Welcome back to the Adventure Athletes podcast, world's #1 podcast for adventure athletes, celebrating stories of those going through virtuous struggle in order to benefit those around them. In this week's episode, I sit down with Gethin, Dan, Martin and Josh from 20 Fan, and what they did is absolutely incredible. They climbed up and down Pen y Fan 20 times to match the elevation of Everest. In this week's episode, we talk about how they trained and fueled for the event, why they did it in the first place, like what would make them do an event that causes them to climb up and down the same mountain track 20 times in 48 hours, the benefit of doing events like this in a group, and how different people have different breaking points. Now, at the start of each episode, I do like to give a shout out to someone that's been inspiring me on Instagram or online. And this week's shout out is going to go to First Light Coffee Shop, who happen to be the hosts of this week's podcast. It had to be a different venue because this little studio that I'm in now would not have accommodated 4 guests, myself and Sam, who was going to do a live edit of the podcast, but unfortunately my laptop could not keep up. So as you'll see, the video isn't a video, it's just a slideshow of stills from what would have been the video of the podcast. So I'm still putting it out there. It cut out at the end as well, so I'm going to fill it with some filler clips and some pictures. But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably better off just listening to it, to be honest. Yeah, but all things aside, First Light Coffee Shop in Tongwynlais is this incredible little coffee shop, really community vibes, and they're all about getting out before the break of dawn to just get your exercise in, experience life in the mornings, essentially. At the end of each episode as well, the guests do set a weekly challenge to you guys, the listeners, so you can get more involved with the adventure athlete lifestyle. Now, as you all know as well, and I say it on every podcast, I am fundraising for BigMoose, and how I'm doing this is I'm going to do a tyre flip marathon. So I'm going to be flipping a tyre until I have covered the distance of a marathon. I'm expecting this to take me over like 40 hours, if I'm being perfectly honest. This is one hell of an undertaking, but I've been putting in some big weeks building up to it. So if you want to follow along with that journey and donate to my BigMoose fundraiser, there's some links in the description below, as well as all the information on the 20 Fan guys and what they're fundraising for as well. That will all be in the description as well. But for now, enjoy the podcast. The call to adventure, I've explained it to you guys now, so won't really go over that, but yeah, if you want to just go over your all personal call to adventures.
I find as like you do one challenge and then it's a big feat, and then all of a sudden that's a nothing challenge, and then you look at the next thing, or Instagram's the worst way. So you find one guy who's done something, you're like, that's awesome, then all of a sudden someone's done something bigger, then you're like, now he's what I want to be looking at, and then it's just never ending.
Yeah, you're constantly chasing the bigger and better thing.
100%.
And then once you've done that thing, you pat yourself on the back, but then you're like, you find yourself always talking about it, and then you think you're talking about that, what you've done, but you're not talking about what you're gonna do. So just sign up to a new event, like we've been on about other events, and just to have something to look forward to and train for.
I think I would say Pont y Fan would be the first one. Yeah. So we did that, really enjoyed it, and that was tough, wasn't it? And that's just a walk. I say it took us like 17 hours, but my feet and my back were in bits. And then obviously the second year it's easier. We planned 20 Fan. Now that's done, it's doing something.
It's just like a yearly social now, isn't it?
It is, yeah. But then
you're doing October.
whatever the next event's gonna, well, it's meant to be that ultra with you, isn't it, in September?
Yeah.
And I'm not much of a runner, you know. But
he just sticks to running a bar, doesn't he? Sometimes, don't he?
We'll give it a go, see how it goes.
The thing is now, the challenges are big now, and like 20 Fan's big.
I think we started.
So we're going bigger, and we've been chatting about walking to Everest with.
Ponderous.
What's that?
Ponderous.
Yeah.
Was there
Hadrian's got a ring to it.
Hadrian's Wall?
Hadrian's Wall, you want to walk that? We do like a walking one just because everyone can do it, can't they? Anyone can walk, it's just you've got to deal with foot pain.
Yeah. I would definitely say our feet are hard to it now though. 100%. I didn't blister on 20 Van. Doesn't mean there wasn't other parts of me. My knees are still in bits. It's horrendous.
But like I said earlier, back to the core adventure, I guess the big thing is kind of leaving a legacy as well, isn't it? Like looking back on recent events, and you said where it's been a few years where you haven't done anything big, and you're always talking about that thing you've done a few years ago, and thinking, crap, like better do something now, kind of thing. With your kids especially, you want to motivate.
Yeah.
What about you, Geff? Is 20 van got you going now? Your call to adventure?
Yeah, that was the one for me. I only recently stopped playing rugby, and I didn't have much motivation to go to the gym, and I find so I'm new to this endurance sports. I've found a little group to do it with, and yeah, it keeps me motivated to just keep training.
Did the Pontefan interview, didn't you? Passed that and then got into the 20 fan squad.
Selection criteria.
Yeah.
Is that like the rite of passage now?
That's
if you want to be
what
part of the group, 20 van, and then now it's going to be 20 van and all.
That will never be done again. Not by anyone around this table anyway.
No way. Actually.
The only time I'll go up Pontefan again will be when we do Pontefan. That's it.
That's coming down here.
Yeah,
I'll go
exactly.
with the missus maybe, but that's about it.
No. If Claire says, "Do you want to do Pontefan?" No. Absolutely not. Seriously, when I picked the van up the day after, or no, the day after that, I actually felt anxious looking at it. That's not an exaggeration. It was awful, honestly.
Flashback.
Honestly, just staring at it, everything coming back. No, but then it was more mental torture than anything. It's boring as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then like in the dark, you can't see where you're going, and touched on it earlier, you think you get into that sort of peak, the flat, and it was just longer and longer and longer, and you're getting more. Well, I was getting irate anyway.
Yeah, getting short-tempered.
Very short-tempered. I think at the top of 19 I had a little paddy. You snapped at it.
Josh was telling him to shut the fuck up.
I think I was the only happy one the whole way around, I think.
You were actually quite upbeat.
I was trying to lift the spirits, didn't you?
Dinger was the most miserable. Definitely.
11 gone.
Yeah.
I never seen him like that. The mood swings. It was mood swings.
Gethin made the biggest comeback though, didn't you?
15 I was gone. If I could have gone at the top of the mountain, I would have.
Packed his bags.
Bowed out on Instagram as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
He said, 15, I'm done. Man down.
Yeah, on the descent I tried to work out who I'd owe money to for change my mind.
Yeah.
There's too much money in there.
Leave Pontefan in shame.
I'd have to be finished in it one way or another.
So at the start then, rep number 1, you're about to set off. What was the emotions happening? What was the chat like?
Winning hard.
Good.
Rep 1 was good.
No, it was probably rep.
We started running down.
We were running down
the hill, feeling funky fresh. Really.
winning harder, running down.
I remember vividly getting to the flat on rep 1 and going, boys, I didn't even realise we'd done that. That was amazing. This is
What do you call it? The plateau.
The plateau, that's it. And in my head I was like, this is going to be a piece of piss. It's like, I've only got to do that 19 more times. But then everything gets difficult, doesn't it? The down reps, the thudding on your knees, your groins, your gait and everything, just,
It's like you said though, it mentally was the biggest challenge. Like I think, say it's like 5 reps to go, you're like, there's only 5 reps to go. The first 5 reps are easy. The last 5 reps, we're all working out how long that's going to take. You know? We're like,
that was tough.
Say that's like 10 hours. Like 10 hours from now, you're thinking,
I said that to someone earlier actually.
And that was what the challenge. It's only 5 reps, but it's also 10 hours away. You're like, nah.
Yeah.
Like you say, when 5 reps sounds like nothing, doesn't it? And then you go, oh, actually, that's hours and hours and hours away of silence.
Because towards the end, we were saying 2 hours a rep, weren't we? just for like up and down, bit of admin.
So Claire said the last one coming down, we flew it in like an hour and 25, something
It was
like
like
that.
hour 20 to hour 40 was the range, and then towards like the 10 to 17 reps we were resting in between. Last 3 we smashed back to back.
Yeah, really quick.
Just get me
Just want it done. Get me off this mountain.
Really quick and really quiet.
It's just that seeing the finish line being like, no, this is doable now, like let's just fucking get it over with. Innit?
Yeah.
Definitely.
But that just took so long to come around. That was the hardest part. It was just never ending.
Yeah.
But the first rep, it was different. Like the weather on the first 10 was
awful.
terrible,
Until we woke up in the morning, it was crap. The weather.
So like we had loads of wet clothes and But from the first rep, we were wet, weren't we, straight away.
Then you kept telling us the weather's better tomorrow, it's going to make it so much easier. It fucking didn't. Not at all, not even remotely. It was nice to have a bit of sun, but it was still just as hard.
Fried then, and then
Yeah.
said,
And we did, none of us had sun cream. You had a little bit in your bag, didn't you? Bit of Factor 50.
Yeah.
Everyone was red in the face.
yeah.
So what does like the preparation look like for this? Like how do you go about training for something like this?
So
Gym work doesn't really work, does it? You can't, like, you can lunge and do the stepper.
it's time
Like-
on feet, isn't it? And back to it again, it's mental strength, really. It's like doing events before it.
We did a few walks, didn't we? Me and you did it 5 times, then we did it.
Did a couple of recce's of the
Yeah,
rubber.
we did one as well. Remember that random one? It was like a 20 miler.
Yeah, that was good.
That was our first one in January, and that was a bit of an eye-opener
Oh,
of
yeah.
how long we were going to be on our feet.
Yeah, we come from Brecon, when you go from Brecon town up Penavant the other way, and then we drop down into the car park and back up and then round Fanny Big. That was quite a big one. It was like, we weren't prepared for it. I think we were
No.
low on food, and I just thought it'd be a lot easier than what it was.
The food consumption.
But that and the interview process with Pontyfan, only because it's so hard, and we always said we'd do it together. If there was someone lagging behind loads, it just creates an even bigger problem, doesn't it? Because 44 hours is a long time anyway, isn't it? If you've got someone who you have to like keep dropping back for and it just extends the time. So yeah, that, and then
But
yeah,
like you said, Josh said, the time on feet is the biggest thing. Like, the fact that, I don't know what your boys' feet were like after it, but I say I didn't have a blister, but then
so
the feet,
tender mine was.
Mine were okay.
knees, I keep saying it, brutal. But the first Pontyfan we did, my feet were in a shit state afterwards. I had to work the following day. They sent me home from work. Me and
Your boss done it,
my boss done it. Me, he was 60. We both waddled into work, and they went, "No, go home." Literally. But no, time on feet and just mental prep, I suppose.
Yeah, wearing in your shoes, Gethin. Wearing your shoes in your hand.
Absolute belter. So we slipped over at the top, and then Dobbsy, one of the boys, come up to support us. He slipped over. He's like, "You got road running shoes on. You should have worn your trail ones." He's like, "I've just bought trail ones, but I didn't want to wreck them doing this."
You wanted to keep them fresh in a box.
I stand by what I said.
You did have a good tumble as well, didn't you?
I had a good tumble in my road running shoes.
Yeah. You also had a pair of Salmons on, didn't you? And you swapped them.
Don't say nothing. You've made the mistake with Salomon, haven't you?
Everyone knows Salmon shoes are notoriously narrow for your feet.
They were my walking shoes, but we decided to run the first 4 reps downhill, so they didn't pan out.
Hard on your toes, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's just training for it, just being used to being in a sort of horrible state of mind and physical performance.
That's the hardest part, isn't it? I think it's just being able to keep going.
Yeah, the pain never gets any worse. It just
sucks.
constant.
But I think it plateaus out, doesn't it? You get to a point of this is shit, and it stays shit for ages, doesn't it?
Just how long you can go for it being
how
shit.
long you can deal with it.
That's the thing.
When do we reckon shit hit?
11th rep. It was 10. It was a good laugh. 11 was fucking disgusting for
I
me.
think that's sleeping.
Then I had
is
some.
ha-
It was up and down then, all the way home.
Yeah,
I don't remember you coming up after 10, I'll be honest with you. It was just fucking downfield
Yeah.
the whole
Just
time.
silent.
yeah, from 10 you were dead.
But having,
Chat
like, I know. What'd you say?
from 10, thing chat.
Yeah, there was
Gone.
anyway.
Nothing.
I speak to the people who come and support us.
Oh yeah, that was great as well.
Yeah,
We had
you speak to them. You want to speak to
Yeah,
us?
shout out to them. We had
Yeah.
so there was only about 4 reps, which we actually did on our own. So people come up and support us. Even people like Dobbsy's parents come up. None of us know them.
Yeah.
They come up, just did a rep with us.
Yeah.
Lazy, one of the boys, come up, like not like that big pals with him. We know him from the club, and he's a good lad.
I love Lazy.
But people like that were just coming up to support us.
And we
it
actually
helped
had
loads, didn't it?
family come up as
Such
well.
a
You've
moral
seen
support.
Oh, 100%. All the family come up.
All our
haven't they?
family come up. Kids come up.
So yeah, it's amazing.
That's a big
massive
thing.
boost, isn't it?
Massive.
And seeing as well donations coming in. Obviously, thank you to everyone who donated as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where.
Well, like
where
the
are we at?
donations kept us doing it really.
Oh,
You
100%.
look back, you looked at the money thinking, I'm not pulling out now.
Definitely
I
don't
couldn't
get it.
afford the product.
But yeah, the people being there,
Oh, the support was incredible.
Randomers on the hill, they were scanning. We had a QR code on the posters. We had quite a few randomers scan it and just like.
And loads of people just saying, "Oh, are you doing the 20?" Because we had a poster at the bottom and like our whole setup with the gazebo. People going, "Oh, are you doing it 20 times? How many are you on now?" And come on, you can smash it and all that. And that helps as well.
Yeah.
People you don't know, you know.
We had Bernie, one of the boys, come up cook us a breakfast in the morning. Reece Gay was he made us a coffee.
He made
us coffee in the morning. We had a couple of girls.
I think he just prefers Reece.
Yeah, I just think that.
Yeah. Shout out to Reece. He'll love that.
Playing until we put down the tent first to meet the gazebo.
Yeah, and Catherine was our social media person.
Yeah, awesome.
Yep.
Absolutely awesome.
Yeah, she's done a great job with that.
Honestly,
minus Josh, us three are useless on social media.
Somebody did say they take over the because his social media game is good, isn't it?
I'm just a youngster. I'm about 10 years younger than all of you, I think, aren't I?
Older, it's about 8. Right, how old are you?
20 maybe? 25.
There we go, it's 8 years.
So what was you raising money for then?
Dementia. So my grandfather's, he just passed away. He had dementia. And then
my nan is currently going through it, getting to that sort of stage where she's not really sure who you are. And for a personal note, I know Demntia UK provide care in home, which would have been really beneficial for my nan before she had to go into a care home if there was extra help in the house. So that's my personal experience with why we wanted to do it, you know. Everyone's got their own experience.
Well, it's such a good charity, isn't it, at the end of the day? I think I can't remember what I said it to, but 20 man is a challenge, but it's obviously not as big as a challenge for what people are going through with their families who've got dementia and people themselves who've got dementia. So every little helps, isn't it? You'd help the boys out, you'd help the families out, raise awareness. Do an hard thing, but for a good cause.
Yeah, I think having that reason to do something when things get hard, it just makes it like that much more bearable, realising that people have to go through similar sort of struggles every day. So hats off to you guys for doing it, because not many people would do what you did.
Yeah.
I'll give you another one next year. New charity.
What we I thought you were about another 25.
No, a new challenge, but hopefully raise some more money for charity.
And we'll be doing Pontyfan in October. That's open to anyone who wants to come on.
Anyone.
Yeah.
Pontyfan pen of van.
Which is also your selection process, whatever stupid shit you decide to do.
Are you going to have to start like setting like time caps and stuff, because your challenges are just going to be getting mental, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Just be like, right, you have to do it in like 4 hours, otherwise, nah, you're not making the team.
Are we putting a time cap on the next 20 van then? Was it sub 30 hours? No.
20 van.
Yeah, next time we do it.
I'm there.
Nah, not a chance.
It's a big year for moving, isn't it, at the end of the day? 20 man is the hardest thing I've ever done by far, but it's not the only thing we've done at the same time, so it's just keep doing challenges. I think my aim this year is to do a challenge a month, and it's going strong.
Dan's doing his first ultra now in September.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Gethin's talking about doing an Ironman before he's 40.
Yeah, a few years of training to go into that.
It's on camera now, you're being held to that.
Yep.
And Dinger's thinking about doing a 100-mile run.
Doing the Dragon 100 in July 21st, the run, walk, crawl one.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do it with him, I think.
Is it that soon? July?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
2 months away.
You need to up your training as well then.
I'll only be 4 months. Well, I did a recce today. I did the Baglan to Pyle today.
Okay.
There's a 20-mile section. It's pretty much the first 12 miles just all uphill in the Avon Forest.
Yeah. That's going to be brutal.
I know, that's a bit. I wanted to wreck a bit because that's the bit that's happening at night. And I spoke to the two boys and they both said they made errors there. And then, have you ever heard of the Vogum?
Yep.
So I did the Vogum a couple of years ago. So that's like pretty similar for the last 40 miles. So that's covered. And then the first bit's alright. So I'm going to do the, I think it's called the Kenvigill Sand Dunes. I want to recce that bit. And then, I'll train on here, we're good to go.
Yeah.
But then I'm going to run, I can't remember which one it is. It's the Rhythm or something?
The Rhythm.
The Rhythm, that's it.
Feel
So
it.
I'm doing
So I'll be, me and Dan will be running that in September.
I'll be doing.
I'll be doing that as well.
You're doing it as well.
I'll be there,
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I'll be there.
Fantastic.
So see you boys there.
Yeah, it'll be class.
Happy
I might
days.
have to do
You
it.
might
It's
see
on there.
it. Although it's on camera now, I got to do it.
It's on camera now.
Yeah.
I'm going, you gotta go. So.
Terrific. Great.
What date is it?
September 7th.
Now,
Seventh,
John,
yeah.
come on. You may as well.
I got.
Come on, the whole team.
Let's get the band back together. Come on.
Wales I am September, so
It's only a 30 miler.
It's alright, I've got a world record attempt 2 weeks before, so
What are you doing?
if I'm doing it, you gotta do it.
what's your
I'm going for the greatest distance covered flipping a tyre in 24 hours.
Doing a marathon. I listened to one of your podcasts.
Yeah, so I'm gonna extend that out to do a marathon tyre flip, which
Oh,
will
wow.
probably take about 40 hours ish.
What's the weight on the tyre?
100 kilos.
Oh, wow.
Where
Fair
to?
play.
On the track or something?
I'm still trying to find a venue. That's proving quite difficult.
I know the
Downtown
venue.
Midlands.
Penavan.
Up and down,
I'm
yes.
not doing a marathon tyre flip up Penavan. Unless it counts if I roll the tyre down, then happy days, I'll do that.
I know it. Just roll it down.
Yeah, take someone out with a 100 kilo tyre.
Oh, say that. He's so busy there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That'd be carnage.
Yeah. Just get me like laying in the tyre as well. Make my life easy with my legs.
Yeah, too right. Takes all the pressure off the knees coming down.
Yeah. So yeah, if I'm doing that, you can do both.
No
You'll be fine.
excuses, no excuses. That's
So-
like he said. You mentioned the 100-mile run, and I was like, I got Ironman to do. I'm not really prioritise that training, am I? And I'm like,
You get like
if
FOMO
you're-
in it, but it's when you're younger, you have FOMO for going out. Now you'll do it. Sounds with the race.
Yeah, and like, if you're doing that, I gotta do it now as well.
Yeah.
So,
Perhaps don't do the 100 miler before your Ironman.
it is before it, yeah.
No, don't do
2
it.
months before it.
Oh, it's plenty of time. Don't be a pussy, Josh. Do
I'm
it.
gonna do it.
The quick shit then of like, don't do it. Oh, 2 months, loads of time.
Death, I
Get
reckon
on
you've got to
it.
commit to this.
So
Do
far,
the
we've
rhythm.
got to
All four of us will do it.
Yeah.
30
We'll
miles.
do an ultra.
What is it? The Risker, isn't it?
So it's around Caerphilly.
Caerphilly,
So
yeah.
you start in Estradmannoch in Penalta Park. You go over Mackin Mountain, Caerphilly Mountain, and back.
Sound.
So
Sound.
Brilliant.
yeah.
Is that four of us?
I have to think about it.
Don't be a pussy. Just do it.
I like.
Come on, you got the peer pressure. The camera's on you. You're
Come
doing
on
it.
in.
I love it.
T-shirts.
Huh?
We can all wear our 20 fan T-shirts.
Yeah.
How much far is it? 30 miles.
30 miles.
Oh, yeah, I'll do
I'll be
that.
a walk in the park for you, man.
I'll do that.
It might kill me, but yeah.
Yeah.
Walk in the park.
We
Did
did
more
that.
than that doing the 20 van.
What? 77 miles that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk in a
days.
national park, I was.
And we pissed Everest, didn't we, by like 600 metres.
Yeah.
What's Everest? 8,900?
8849, I think.
Solid. That's
Do
more
not fact
accurate.
check
And we
us
did
anyway.
and we did 9,500.
van?
8. No, I don't.
You
8.
know, you've trained it 20 times.
No, I don't care.
And you got 20 photo. I'm not a big photo guy, so we worked out good because when you look back, it's class in it. But every time Josh wanted to have a photo on the Penavan sign, I had my
gotta be
toys out
done.
the pram a couple of
At
times.
the end of the day, we're doing this for a cause.
Yeah, looking back, I'm like, yeah, and the sunset photo was class, which at the
Yeah.
time I was like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah. Relative to
But it is
everyone.
You did document the day very well, I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and like I just want to make an observation that Dinger went out anyway. He was like, nah, screw it.
100%.
That's how much of a pain game.
Literally, you said, let's just do a selfie and get back down.
I was
Fuck
like,
the
no,
photos.
this is for other people to get involved in. I know it's us all doing it, but people are like tuning in, kind of thing.
Actually, every rep that somebody came up with us, they were in the photos with us, weren't they?
Yeah,
Which is good to look back on, because they were like, oh no, we'll stay out of it. It's like, no, we want to remember the people who came up with us.
It's kind of like the last scene in Hangover where they look back at the camera and they're seeing all the photos of the night before. They think, no, like,
It is actually. Having those flashbacks again. Just sobbing into the camera.
how did he get it? Like,
No, it sounds like an amazing experience, but like, did you do anything, because you've said about how hard it was and how much you had to push yourself mentally, how do you train for something like mentally like that? Because obviously there's a physical training, but did you do anything to sort of build your mental resilience beforehand?
I think that ultra helped.
We did,
me and you, didn't it?
What's it called? Breaking the Cardiff Extreme. So me and Josh did that in February.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. You know what that one is?
Yeah.
So we did that. That was like, it was like 47 miles, something, is it? That was 10
Yeah.
hours, 42.
Off a Penavan, and it was the mountainous route, wasn't it?
it was like almost 10,000 foot of climbing, so there's that, and then
it's just doing.
Yeah, we've done a couple of events in it. Pontefranct's a good one. Pontefranct's long, so it's like the first year was 17 hours and then it's 14. But I think, as I said, you get to the point of it being shit, and then you can just, as long as you can maintain that, which you definitely get in Pontefract, isn't it? Because your feet wreck, because you're just on the same pressure point, because it's flat all the way by Jacob's Ladder. So the front of your feet, everyone's blisters on Pontefract, isn't it?
Yeah.
That we definitely, and I said it on the day, we underestimated 20 band as well, massively.
No.
Well, I did, definitely, on a personal
note. We all did.
Like, it's like, oh, it's up and down 20 times, you know, how much harder can it get? Once you do the, you know, like, in my head, it was always the incline, which is going to be the hard bit, and then it got to the stage where coming down was just as fucking hard, so you didn't get any let up apart from that plateau at the top. And that's when you start getting narky about stuff then.
You all did a lot of strength training as well, didn't we? Like,
all
in the gym at least 3 times a week. That helps, definitely.
I give up smoking, which definitely helped.
Oh yeah, that
massively.
was a huge one.
Yeah, in the new year. And but yeah, the gym work was good. I say you guys doing all your ultra events and all that.
But like mental strength, you obviously can improve your mental strength. Like I think from doing 20 man, we've improved our mental strength there, haven't we? Like we know we can do that. We're stronger, but I think like a baseline, like. You either got it or you haven't, or you either want to be it or you either want to complete it or you don't. You can either be a cop out or you can just say this is going to be hard.
Christ, Josh.
And that's it. But then
he's not wrong.
But then when you do it's the hardest thing is doing a thing. Yeah. Once you do it, you beat those demons inside you, so you can do a number of big
things. That's like what I was saying earlier. So like Pontefract's hard, do it, then it's a social, so then it's not as hard as last time.
Because you know you can do it, isn't it? You've conquered it in your head. You've done it.
Like I don't think would have just gone straight out of the bat and gone 20 fan, just come up with that idea. Yeah. So Pontefract, and then we've obviously grown to that, and now we need to come up with something else.
It's like all those books you see in it, like do hard things, and it does pay off. Like the buzz you get after doing something. Not 20 man, we actually get the buzz.
It was a delay, wasn't it?
Yeah,
massively.
Yeah,
but like other events you do, like I done like a fan dance in winter. Like you do an event, you're like, yes, I've done that, well done, pat yourself on the back, and it's just about feeling good then.
You boys have nearly crowbarred every event you've done. I'm just chalking it up. Everything.
Yeah.
So at what point did it get hard for you guys? Like there's going to be like that breaking point where you just don't want to do anymore.
15.
Was it different for all of you, or was it the same?
Yeah, we all had a bad rep to me.
I think 15, that was definitely yours, wasn't it?
That was my low point, 15.
100%.
Scraping a barrel there.
It was just trying to work out how to. I think I was talking to you coming down 15, and we were like, right, we'll do 2 quick fuckers now, then we'll have like a half-hour break and something to eat, and then we'll do another one, then we'll leave 2, and then you go, oh no, but if you leave 2 at the end, and you start overthinking what it is, and it is as simple as going up and down, but mentally it just breaks you.
It's a 3-hour, 20-minute process, isn't it? Which isn't just up and down.
No, it's not. But then we flew. The last 3 was incredible.
But they were still hard. They were 10.
No,
like
top of 19. I threw my toys
was the
out
worst one for me because it's like the one before the last one, and you're like, it's like 4 hours to go from you kind of thing.
That's annoying as well when you go, I got 2 left, and you're like, well, that's at least fucking 4 hours.
But no, we did smash it out like, the last couple, to be fair.
Oh, we did, yeah. Well, Claire reckons the last one was like an hour and 20, an hour and a half.
Yeah, we flew
it was really quick.
Yeah.
But I think that's just eagerness, like you say, to get off the mountain.
Yeah, but I guess hardest part for us all was after the 10th one, maybe, where we had like a 2-hour kip, waking up.
We were in like
shit sleep as well. Really shit sleep. I was in the front of the van, you were in the back of the van, you two were spooning in the front of the van.
You were sweating and you were freezing.
I didn't take a sleeping bag.
I was like, I'm going to open a window and boiling, and you're like,
I think it was psychological as well, because we finished the day well and we started the 11th and we thought we'd be out of there by 8-9 o'clock at night, and our target just kept moving further and further away.
That's a good point, actually.
It was 5 o'clock and we had 10 hours left to walk in, so we knew we were on the mountain until 3 in the morning. And that probably coincides with all of our worst
At one
reps.
point, it was a 36-hour challenge, and it was like, let's smash that now.
You kept saying as well, I said it earlier, but you were like, oh, the weather, it'll be so much easier tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, it just didn't get any easier at all.
But I don't know if we had on camera, but the 10, when we done 10, we all said 10 of them would have been enough.
No, Dinger said
Well,
that, and everyone was in absolute unanimous agreement.
Like, we all respect the 10 of man challenge thoroughly.
Oh, fucking right. It was on the weekend after, wasn't it?
So
Yeah, say just the fact that we doubled it, but obviously in a much longer time. 10 of an is still fucking brutal, especially as people see it as a race. This wasn't a race, this was just 4 mates completing
do it
it
in
together,
48 hours.
literally.
Yeah.
And we did do it in our time. Didn't we,
Yeah,
Seth?
technically it was, because 10 bands in 24 hours, if I'm not wrong.
24 hours, yeah.
Yeah, so 48 was our goal, wasn't it? So technically we just did it.
Yeah, we did get it done, yeah.
Yeah. But 10 of man, like,
It
Fucking
may
right, 17 hours
do you
now,
reckon
it's
it'll
no
kick
joke.
off an annual thing, 20 van? Absolutely not.
You know,
There's
zero
been
confidence.
an event announced now, which is the most laps you can do in 24 hours.
Oh,
so I
right.
reckon someone's going to go towards the 20.
When do you mean laps?
Yeah,
you mean
yeah.
what we did? Is it up and down from the
Yeah.
car park? Lee's a good boy for that, isn't he?
Yeah, Lee's definitely a good choice. He did the 10 in 10 and a half
I've
hours.
seen it, yeah.
So that's
Do you reckon he can sustain that?
Yeah, he's
Or
probably
near enough to that?
probably.
I think
not at the
he's,
moment. He's got a broken back, which he doesn't shut up about. So
I'm going to assume he's an absolute animal, is he?
oh, he's
He's a
a
bit of a beast.
machine. Absolute machine. A lot of respect for
He'll be
Lee.
listening to
Yeah,
this now,
yeah.
loving it.
Yeah.
He's like, yes, come on.
He's going to have words with me about bringing up his broken back because he always says that I say it more than he does. I actually saw him at Tennyfan. He wasn't doing it this year because of his back.
Hey, you got a bad back, me.
Reckon Cardiff, and he said he had a bad back in.
Oh,
So he likes to crowbar it in the conversation as well.
So I saw him up there because I went to support my mate who was doing it. I ended up I was just going to bring him some food after work. I found out about the event the day of the event, so I was like, I'll pop down after work. I did like a 10-hour shift, and I was like, I'll go see him, bring him some food. I ended up doing 3 laps that night with him, and then I slept in my car, did another lap in the morning, then went back to work.
That's Di Clark did that, didn't he?
I was going to say, a few of the boys, Dobbsy did 4. Did Di do 5 in the
Di
end?
Clark done 2
4.
reps,
Luke did.
slept, and then he done it off a pack of mini cheddars. He did 5 reps. Go enjoy a pack of
And
mini
a
cheddars
stale bread
and
roll.
a stale bread roll. That's all he ate.
Because he's the fussiest eater you'll ever meet. Did come totally unprepared. And we didn't stop eating, did we? The amount of food.
So weird thing though, isn't it? Like the 5 rep, past that 5 rep mark is where it gets hard. Like you can do 5 reps and be like, that's okay, but then it's like past that, it just does progressively just get harder, doesn't it?
You say that when me and you did the 5 reps.
Yeah, I think so. I was just about to say what
I
you
was
got.
I was in a shit state
I was
because
fucking knackered with it.
my fucking groin and my gait, I just couldn't walk. Like
Yeah, you're right,
it's
actually.
taking short steps, everything tightens up, doesn't it? So yeah, 5 reps ain't that fucking easy.
No, but it's a lot easier than.
Once you've done it, it is. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, that's that mental thing, innit? Because like when you got 20 in your head, 5 reps is fuck all in it. But who do I do? I done 5 with you two, innit?
4.
4.
Oh.
And then you go, you're fucking knackered, isn't it?
I did both of them just the same.
Yeah, I done 29 reps.
Oh,
So going on to nutrition then, did you have any plans for nutrition or just literally buy a
we
shit
did
ton
do
of
it,
food?
Yeah.
It was eating competition.
Little and often.
It was
Like you got into the car with a Tupperware full English.
I've
And then we had
never
a
seen
McDonald's
so many
breakfast.
tubs of pasta in my life.
And then you just smash pasta every 10 minutes.
We're
Everywhere.
gonna shout out a favour.
Yeah.
Feed them other pasta pots are on point.
There was just tubs of pasta, and you are a mucky fucker as well. There was food everywhere in that van.
No, I mean
Everywhere.
the smell of the van was from. Don't want to name it yourself.
No, not for me. No. Oh, but I did smell one up there, mate.
We all smelled
There
it.
was a couple of times where you had your arm up like that, and you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna get a shower.
Yeah.
But yeah, food. I think I took a bag of food.
I'll never have one of them gels again. Fuck that. I gotta look at them.
Yeah, I did about 25 of them, I think.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was like fruit. We were taking salt tablets on.
Yeah, the SAS salt tablets.
Yeah.
They got to the point. They pretty much every bottle of water I was having, I was just chucking one of them in. Stop cramping.
Yeah.
Gels. I was trying to do every rep because you know the plateau bit at the top. We were using that basically. So every time we got there, we'd eat something, bars, just random crap on it, whatever. Just get
Sandwiches,
calories
Jaffa
in.
cakes, crisps, fucking sweets. I didn't eat a lot of sweets actually. I didn't really want the sugary shit, like, you know.
No, I don't think I ate loads.
And then
I ate those drumstick sweets.
they're nice.
Fucking yeah.
I love that.
It was a seafood. Seafood diet,
the
wasn't it?
fucking Domino's, the most
Jackie,
expensive.
yeah.
Thanks, Jack. 4
Never
medium
get Jack
pizzas,
Beacon
some
about
wedges,
95 quid,
yeah, so for, 80 odd quid I think
Oh,
it was,
80 odd quid.
but still, you could have sorted out a deal, like, do you know what I mean? But that was a bad idea, dreadful idea.
Well,
I know
no, we all ate half. You poured a dip over the pizza and then smashed a medium in about 3.5 seconds.
I inhaled it and I felt like shit for 2 reps afterwards.
Yeah.
Dan's like a dog. If you put food in front of him, so give him half a pizza and he'll eat half a pizza. Give him a full pizza, it's a full pizza.
I think what he's trying to say is I got no self-control around food. I just like food, love food.
And it's a warning really, don't ever walk behind Dan after a full pizza, because
I'll give him that.
that was
It didn't stop. But that was rep 7 they come up with the pizzas.
I probably wouldn't recommend a Domino's pizza anywhere near it though, because it's fucking too heavy, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's just dense, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you do just need the calories, you know, like that's all I like.
But what I'm trying to say, like, you could have there's better choices. It's too heavy as fuck, and like, even a McDonald's, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not as heavy as that.
Yeah.
I felt horrendous for 2 reps
Yeah.
afterwards, and it just wouldn't shift either. Like, you feel there's like food here, and you're trying to burp and bring like nothing,
lovely.
nothing else.
What do you mean trying the burp?
It comes
You burp in both sides.
Oh yeah, Domino's bad idea.
So what about sleep then? Like you've mentioned you had like a couple of naps, but what was the plan with that?
Well, the game plan going into it, I want to just raise this.
Yeah, it was me.
I think I must be a realist. So they were, we're not gonna sleep, we're gonna smash.
Hence a no sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And I'm thinking, yeah, we could do it, like, but like the challenge isn't do it as fast as possible. It's 4 of us do it in 48 hours, so which is what we've done.
So we did sleep after 10, but
So we went to bed at 2:45 on the. So we started the Friday morning about 8. Went through to 2:45 on the Sunday morning. Slept till 4:30 in the car. Back up and on the mountain by 4:45, and then
that was the slowest rep we ever did. Though.
about 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday, we had about a 20-minute nap in the deck chairs where we all rest and we all fell asleep.
Cracking photo.
It's one of my favourite photos.
If anybody wants a photo, we'll see a photo of doing a sleep in. I got multiple.
But that was it, sleep-wise, isn't it? We didn't sleep about that.
No. Especially like it's hard in the day. It's daylight, isn't it? So it's hard to sort of close your eyes in the day. But definitely when it got dark, I did feel like just kicking on the hill.
I think when you're totally exhausted, you will just shut off. And I didn't think I would sleep, but that 2 hours we had was long overdue, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, by the time we'd done it, it was lush, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only like 2 hours 20 in total. I'd say 3 hours max in total, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What
As
in
in-
total rest, like sleep?
Yeah, that's including like when we decided to have a 2 hour nap, time to get down and settle down as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of sleep at all. I was hallucinating by the end of it. Big time, like.
On the way back, I don't know if that was Claire's driving or what, but I was just he was snoring in the back of my
She put
right
the heated
car.
seats on, I was like, come on.
And I was just fucking twitching, like every corner she was taking, you're just like
You like
this.
that for anyone, Dan. You can't blame Clay. You like that, mate. I will say, Gethin was the funniest sleeper again. He was in the back of the van, just on a flat.
On the sun lounge,
On a sun lounge.
Yeah.
He was like Buffy the Vampire. Like.
I had to get locked in the back of the van. Yeah. But that was the last minute change of plans to the itinerary, because I thought it was going to be more like a camping trip, you know, cook some food at the bottom.
Yeah.
But that went out the window. But good job, because
We didn't have a lot of time left, did
that
we?
helped us beat the 48 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell who was the least prepared in this trip then, can't you?
I think we were all a bit least prepared in different areas, weren't we?
I think me and you brought the least stuff.
Yeah,
Josh brought
didn't want to go to sleep, do we?
Got a backpack roll criteria, haven't it?
But Geth did provide all the gazebo and everything. You brought more stuff with you and chairs and all that.
That gazebo was
table,
indestructible.
everything.
And you had the shout out to 2D.
Oh,
Yeah,
2D and Cobra workwear for the
For the
tops.
If you want to buy these, use code.
Yeah. No, not
Nah, they are the quality, innit?
They are good.
yeah.
But 2D, the van was, we needed it. didn't we?
Absolute godsend. You couldn't have kept everything we needed in the boot of a car. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Nah, I was full in the back of my Audi. It was only even me in it.
Exactly. You have everyone in there. It's a nightmare. Isn't it?
And yeah, they didn't charge us afterwards, surprisingly, because it stunk, didn't it?
So guys,
I think Dan must have cleaned it all.
Food, lovely.
Dan?
So what's coming next then? I know you've brought up some of your other challenges. What's next for you guys as a team?
Pontefan as a team.
Well, it sounds.
No, it's
yeah.
not actually.
No, it sounds.
The rhythm.
The rhythm now.
It sounds like we're all in for that.
Feel the ride.
And
We're doing it
whatever,
as a team event, isn't it?
whatever we decide to do next year, I reckon we should do.
We could do one. We could do
Ponderous with.
at the end. We have got Pontefan, but we could do another one. I'm always game
For what?
a challenge. I love a challenge. We all love a challenge.
Yeah, we do rhythm.
We did speak about doing the Y in a canoe.
Yeah, that's fun for next year.
Well, you're on about Hadrian Wall as well, walking there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a couple in the bank. I think Hadrian's Wall, what we look at, it was like 80 odd miles. We're going to do it in 2 stages. Walk for like half and then stay wherever. And then walk again there. All I can hear is Dan tuning in my ear. It's lush.
I'm starving.
Can you see what he's like now with the dog?
A bit of ASMR for the listeners.
That's not nice to listen to.
That's what we're into that.
I'm not stopping.
Yeah, that, and then moving on. We normally do it in October time. We do the Pontefan. So we'll do that.
That was a big crunch.
He's getting nervous for eating now, isn't he?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
I guess we all got like independent challenges coming up. As a team, we haven't really discussed it, have we?
We haven't spoken to each other since the challenge. That's not a piss take. We had a group which was flat out daily chat. Now it's like weekly chat, which someone puts something in and people don't really respond. And this is the first time we've been together, isn't it?
Yeah, the only thing we've spoken about is doing this podcast. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is actually, isn't it?
No.
That's the only response we've had out of the group.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
You've brought us back together, sadly.
It's
Not
not.
excited about that, are you?
Pardon?
You're not excited about that then?
No.
Yeah, that, and hopefully we want big numbers Pontefan this year.
I think you've definitely done the promotion for it by doing 20 fans, so that's going to be a big push, I reckon.
Yeah.
See how many of the listeners pop along now. Hopefully we'll get a good bunch down.
Is it the last weekend in October, isn't it? Is that what we do?
We've done the 19th, 20th weekend.
We'll get a solid date and then advertise it.
Yeah. Another good, just a shout out again, I guess, another good charity event we've done a couple of weeks before 20 Band, wasn't it? It was John Hobbs wheelchair.
Class.
So that was, again, another sort of training day. That was Penaman again.
That was on the news, you've probably seen it, yeah?
One of the local boys, John Hobbs, legend, absolute animal. Unfortunately in a wheelchair. Pulled together the village upon a clean, didn't we? It must have been about 30 of us doing 4-on lifting him from the car back to the top of Penaman and obviously back down. We didn't just leave him up there. That was another
That was
good
class.
one.
His brother's made like a chariot style wheelchair basically, so the 4 men could get on it and lift with 2 wheels, and then pulled him up, pulled him down. It was class. It was like 2.5 hours as well.
It was really, really fast, wasn't it?
That was awesome. The wheelchair was awesome as well, as in like the resistance on it was minimal, wasn't it?
They would have done getting him up and down would have beaten some of the reps that we did, hands down,
Oh, yeah.
on 20 van.
Nah,
No, I
no
think
way.
so. We must have done
Our
some
slowest rep was like 150.
Oh, in that case, I take that back.
It's just our breaks go longer, that's all.
Yeah, true, yeah. But it's, is he crunching now, is it? It's not that loud. Carry on, Josh.
Oh,
I quite like that, actually. Boys, you got some more now.
This is turning into a very different podcast.
I know, yeah.
it's a weird fetish podcast.
Let's go wild.
So, at what point then do you think these challenges are going to be enough for you? Because, like you said, it's just going to get bigger and bigger. Eventually, I'm picturing you lads like running across Africa, like Ross.
Do you know what I seen?
I don't think so.
Can I be honest with you? Yeah,
Not for me.
I'd love to. Like in my head, we climbed Everest on Penman. In my head, I want to go for Everest before I'm 30. Actual Everest, like,
Wow.
but like, will I have the money to do that? Probably not. So if somebody's willing to sponsor me 60k, or us as a 4 each, we'll do Everest happily.
Yeah, just a cool $250,000. Like.
Yeah, but you're right, like, where's it going to end? I think it should never end.
I think it will.
I want to be that guy who's
No.
like 80, you know, who's like been the oldest man to jump out of a plane.
Some geezer done, some 73-year-old run the Cocodona 250. Finished like last week, week before. It was a 250-mile race in America. And some 73-year-old finished it last week.
Wow.
So I think it will end. I've said this to the missus in the last month. Because obviously the challenges just keep getting bigger and bigger, and I don't know where the end is, to be honest with you.
No, I don't think it's.
Hopefully it never will be.
No, right. Yeah, you're right. A bit of a lifestyle thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Coming from rugby, that's a lifestyle, but then coming into like endurance sports as well, it's like another lifestyle there. Like training for Ironman, like going swimming, biking, running. It's a class lifestyle as well, sort of thing.
Yeah,
So,
I enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't want it to end really.
So I haven't quite got the bug you boys have got for like the running, cycling and all that. I want to get it, hence doing this ultra in September. And I hope it does come, because it opens up to more to more challenges, doesn't it? There's more to do, like, you know.
Absolute endomorph on the ultras.
Oh, I am not built for it at all.
Look, you love it. It's class.
Fastest downhill time.
Why not go for some of the more like strength endurance challenges, like I'm doing with the Thai flip marathon, things like
That
that?
could be a thought, yeah.
Dan's a retired strongman.
Oh yes,
You
my
went up
strong
against
man.
Eddie Hall when you were like 18, didn't you?
Yeah, I did the novice, the first timer one, which I did
well
win.
as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I blasted it. Yeah, but that's not a healthy lifestyle, as you can imagine. But
different fitness, isn't it?
oh,
It's fun being out with the boys and then just dying all together.
yeah.
When we think about it, obviously strongman lifts, long distance stuff. It must help you, like in terms of like strength of your ligaments, joints, and like you've got that there from lifting and stuff like that. So
The
Cut
way
his knees out after 20 van.
I literally put 60k on the bar squat the other day, and I thought my knee was going to pop out. It feels
You need to
horrendous.
get a dry needling done.
You keep telling me to do that,
Oh, it's amazing.
and I keep saying I'll do it and never do it.
Get down and see Chelsea in Holiday class.
shout out to Chelsea Ponley.
That's another shout out. Diggers physio.
Yeah. But like back to the training of it, yeah, do runs, long distance walks, do swimming, cycling, but also go to the gym. The strength work is key to your physiology. I can't say it.
I can't say
Gym
it.
work.
I know what you're trying to say.
it.
Yeah.
Gym work be most important to me. Obviously, you guys vary it more. I'm only ever doing like one run a week, something like that. You know, I'm walking with a dog and stuff. But
His dog walks, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna bring it up?
Nah.
Oh.
Yeah, and so like I keep going back to Polyfan, but that's an event where anyone could do. So like Dan's boss done it, 60 years old, literally almost had an asthma attack going up Jacob's ladder, no pump on him, classic.
yeah,
But it's just, that was what created it. We want something that anyone can do, but it's still challenging. So like get maximum participation basically. So because it's like,
but there's sort
it's
of
like a social, isn't it? Like I like going out. This is what I like doing with the boys. I don't particularly go out drinking loads.
No.
This is what I like doing.
but this is all inclusive as well. Like you said, everyone can do it.
Exactly.
Everyone, like you talked about doing a coastal walk, didn't you, with the training? Like that's a nice day out, and it's good for you. You know, and it's getting people together. I'm still.
I think it's just a good thing too. Like we've all like done like the drinking side of our life, haven't we? I guess, so, and like it's good for a short time. Obviously, you get old. Dan's like, what? Like
You're talking like I'm done with it. I'm just getting started. I'm out Saturday. Can't go every weekend, baby.
But it's like it's just about feeling good again, isn't it? Like you do a run and you feel mint.
And when you get older, you say it's like cool stories to tell, isn't it? What Josh was saying earlier, someone asked me years ago. They said, "Tell me something interesting about yourself." It was like one of those things where you like sort of stand up to like get you better and talk in front of people. So it said, "Tell me something interesting about yourself." And I said something. I climbed Kilimanjaro years ago, and I said something 4 years before, and I was thinking, "Fucking hell, I haven't done anything worth shouting out in like 3-4 years." So then since then, pretty much try and do as much as you can, innit?
Yeah, I have stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I got young kids, so I got to find that balance, because it is shit for the missus when like on like 25 minutes, and that's a full weekend gone, and then it's a like couple of days after you're fucked. Then
mine's like a spin-off of Dingo story where like I had medals from like rugby at like a younger age, and then I remember like looking at my medals in the room thinking, fuck, like that's years ago. Like I've not had a medal in like, years, and thinking, getting it like wrong. Like I'm still in my 20s, and I'm not really achieving anything or gaining anything new. So like
playing the youth card.
yeah.
So we're all pushing mid-30s, like.
Yeah. For me, I started doing like sprint triathlons. I went down to watch the local Pontyclean boys do Ironman Wales, and I thought that is awesome. Shout out to all the boys who've done it and smashed it. I thought, why wait till after like a rugby career to do this sort of mad stuff? So I just like pack rugby up for now, go for Ironman Wales, and then it got to New Year's, and I was like, why wait till September to like do something big? Just do a challenge a month, and then challenge a month led into like one of the challenges being 20 man, which is by far the hardest challenge I've done.
What's June's challenge?
Not figured it out yet. I think it might be like a long course weekend, or some sort of half triathlon. We were meant to do a skydive at some point as well.
July 7th. We're on the 4th time we're trying to do that now. We keep getting weathered off. Worst sport in the world for the UK, innit? Jesus.
What would you class? Is it a sport? Like
suppose so, innit?
Yeah, I guess. I guess if you're doing some sort of skill move on it.
I think maybe
Ding as an ex-paratrooper.
getting strapped to someone randomly, I think it's a bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, wait.
Yeah.
And just to clarify, I'm not doing any skydives, I'm terrified.
We could do the kettlebell, because it's my birthday. We could carry a 34 kilo kettlebell up. Well, the boys
we went skydive with a kettlebell.
yeah, 34 kilo kettlebell.
Yeah, I guess you have to for your 30th.
Yeah, we could do that for 34th. 30th, I'll take it. Yeah, we could do kettlebell, what the boys done, do the fan dance.
Happy days.
You got to do a 34 each though.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was going to take 134.
Yeah, we share it amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
34k kilograms, yeah?
Yeah.
Also, the fan dance summer edition, that's June or July, and that's a good challenge. Like, that'd be good for you, Dan.
Would it? Thanks, Josh.
Yeah. For you, Dan.
Yeah.
It's like a weighted endurance event.
Lush.
And you often find like
You do have to go over Penavan Mind.
Oh, see, that might be a stumbling block.
Twice.
Go to Corn D way though, it won't be up the way we went.
But then you go up Jacob's Ladder. Have you done Jacob's Ladder?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you've
He's done 2 tours of Pontyvan.
I say, I'm a Pontyvan OG, yeah, right? Okay, you be a dinger.
You were the founders.
We are, literally.
Founding fathers.
Sounds like you got a lot of challenges planned between you all. So, yeah. I think you're good on that front.
It's enough for now.
Just keep swimming, as Rory said.
Yeah.
I do think that at some point though, as they get bigger, they're going to start impacting your lives a lot more. Like in terms of they're going to take longer, you're going to have to train more, all of that side of things. Like I look at, like I love Ross Edgley swimming around Britain. I love Russ Cook running across Africa, but they're gone from home for like 6 months, a year at a time.
Yeah.
Legends.
Like at what point do you say like, this is it?
That's the cap I got. So like probably like a weekend thing was £20. Like maybe 3 days is the maximum I do, purely because it's not fair on the family, is it? So I wouldn't, probably for years, if that'd be a situation for me. So I did the half Ironman. I think that's my last event crowbarred in. I did that last year and that took up too much time. So then it's just the biking takes so much time. So then me and Mrs. said when my little girl goes to school, then I can do the actual Ironman. But yeah, you've got to find that balance.
Had to get the permission off the wife first. I love it.
Got to do that, didn't it?
Yeah, got it.
For me, I'm different. I've not got kids. So yeah, I want to go for it. Give me a 6-month tour away. Be class.
Say something big.
Huh? I know.
Yeah, I know. Please,
I can tell you got something in your head.
please put your foot in your mouth. Yeah.
It's climbing Everest base thing. Yeah. You want to see what else he's gonna get in there?
And this is forever, mate.
I mean, like you talk about like Ross Edgley and Russ Scott, like it's awesome. Like, and they can do it. There's nothing.
No,
obviously,
cool.
the shape of Ross is incredible, but like Russ, he looks like a normal bloke, but obviously he's sort of super fit at the same time. But like if they can do it, nothing saying that we can't really do it, and that's really
going for a swim around the UK, right?
yeah. But like obviously a lot of training, but like I'm just saying like not anyone can do it, but
You'd be in the Irish Channel now, like fuck's sake.
you can set your mind to something, go for it.
Yeah.
And people respect them. I don't feel like people respect us from doing this, and it's just gaining our respect, I guess, isn't it, going forward?
And pushing yourself, of course.
Pushing yourself, yeah.
Pushing boundaries and to what you like. You know you can do certain things, like you said, innit? Pont de Van now is piece of piss, like you say, it's social. 20 van done it, so you know you can do. Not that you'd ever consider doing that again, never. But yeah, so the next one then will be your next, not milestone, but you know, to see how far you can push yourself. Like yours will be the 100 miler.
Yeah.
It's leaving a legacy. That's the biggest thing in my head. Like obviously I do want kids. Like not till I'm like 30, but like I want to.
Tyrion's like,
He's got to climb Everest before he has kids.
Yeah. You may not have it in him afterwards.
She said if you're going to do something like that, it's got to be before kids. I'm like, yeah, rightfully so. But we've got to look back. Like if you're 50 years old sitting in a rocking chair, say, and like your kids are like, or grandkids like
50.
I'm still be out when I'm 50. I'm just looking at you two. And looking back and saying like, what do you do? And like, if you've got nothing to talk about, but I'd like to have like a photo book and be like, I've done this, done that, and it's motivation for them then.
Making memories, isn't it?
Making memories, doing hard things, rewarding yourself. You're not a year long, so go for it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Simple as that, really, isn't it?
Okay.
I like how you guys have constantly said we're never doing 20 fan again. I felt like that after I did the Welsh 3000s, so the 15 tallest mountains in Wales in 24 hours. We did it together, me and Sam, and I was like, I'm never fucking doing that again. Within like a couple of months I was like, oh, I want to go back and do it. Do it in less than 12 hours now.
I will tell you right now, we're not going to have that feeling.
We're still in that honeymoon bit, not a honeymoon, but like the hateful period, aren't we, of like looking back.
What, bitterness?
Yeah.
We did say earlier, mate, do you know when you finish an event, and this is the only one that's happened to, you finish it, you feel awesome. There, I did not get that feeling. I finished it, I was like, get me the fuck home. And then it was about 48 hours after, then I felt awesome. It was like Monday, Tuesday.
No massive buzz about it from me. Like,
not straight away afterwards.
I just think awesome. we all said like it was just too much. Like we all said 10 a man would have been enough, and 10 a man's a big enough challenge for us. So we'll be like 20 a man. What for? Like why are we doing it? Like I
think with me, the whole run up to it is everything you're doing. You know, like every time I fancied a fag or something, I was like, I can't because it's 20 van to do. Do you know what I mean? It'll set me back, and then you do it and you go, fuck. So what now? Admittedly, it's been a lazy few weeks for me. Lots of eating. Gym work's been questionable. And
it's right, don't you get a reason to train, innit?
100%. And I have to. Next week, I got to start running, especially if we're doing this. I got to get a few runs in the bank, 2 or 3 times a week.
Otherwise, once a week now, and just deal with it on the day with it.
yeah. Just a run on a Sunday morning. That's it. Like.
So what was recovery like afterwards? Like how long did it take you to feel like normal again?
I don't think Dan's ever felt normal.
I was
Yeah, Dan's still fucked.
I was just so hungry for like
Sorry, Dan.
3 days after. Did anyone else have that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Starving. I was constantly for 3 days.
I didn't do bad eating on the mountain, to be honest with you. So, and I probably didn't eat any more than I would have coming back. I don't know. I don't. Just tired, like fatigued.
It's the
I say,
fatigue, yeah. And
like,
physically tired, like you want to sleep tired sort of thing. I was.
just like lethargic, like walking the dog was a fucking chore. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, something like 5k with a dog that you'd piss. It was like, oh fuck, this is actually quite hard. Do you know what I mean? I want to be on the sofa watching telly. You know.
yeah. Stomach win the best after it for me.
I'm not surprised how much fucking pasta it was.
So squids are definitely kicking in. But yeah, like I think muscle wise,
I wasn't
Was
too
okay.
bad.
Muscle-
Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
it was
I say,
stomach and fatigue. It's like you've been out for 2 days, kind of.
Yeah.
Thing, you know what I mean? It's like
yeah, just come off a heavy weekend like
like a
that.
stag doing it.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah,
wants
yeah.
to talk to everyone. Like everyone's walking their own way. See when I see you, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's literally what's happened though.
It was like a stag doing it.
Yeah, no one's no, fuck no.
Drama. He's like, ah.
Yeah, what a stag do. Let's do it
6
again.
weeks now, I didn't mind.
No?
It's been about 6 weeks now, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, May 5th we done it. It's 22nd of May. It's what, 22nd June.
So apparently it's fucked thing his head up properly. Like, yeah,
3 weekends.
2.5 weeks.
He's actually better than us now.
Yeah, I'd say just exhaustion and fatigue.
Yeah, like I think when we all come down, I think we all had like a hug, said like yes, that's done, but we all jumped into the cars as soon as possible.
We weren't going to tell anyone about the kitchen.
Clearing dropped us home, and we were thinking, because the original plan was like they weren't there, and we were going to come down 20th rep. We were all obviously too tired to drive.
collapse at
So
10.
it was going to be keep in a car after the 20th rep, wake up in the morning, and we were like, no.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
they did a
no.
great job packing everything away. We just jumped in cars and left.
Yeah,
Literally just abandoned everything. Just go.
we needed that. Like I went back to my house, slept in my own
Yeah,
bed. Like
okay.
I needed that. Do you know what I mean? Like I think I slept 12 hours.
Yeah,
I
it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Diane took the kids up to mother's. I was out.
No, I had 3 hours. I was up at Apple State. It's fucking shit.
It's just
Awful.
the fatigue of like lack of sleep, and obviously lack of sleep, but high calorie consumption as well, or loss. I don't know. I'm trying to sound technical. Yeah.
I'm saying that, right? I was in a shit state coming down the stairs the following day. I say like 8:30 in the morning. I was fucking waddling like, but it didn't last as long as it did. Like the first year at Pontefan, it was only sort of that day, and the next day was a bit better.
Blisters on Pontefan, wasn't it? I didn't get any blisters this because you're
No
going up and then
blisters.
you're going down.
That's time on our feet. We're sort of used to it now. I'm not going to say we're experienced. Well, no, we are experienced, I suppose, aren't we?
Do you know what I'm gonna say?
Go on.
The shoes I got, the comfiest shoes I've ever had.
Asics, best advert in the world for them, isn't it?
Yeah. Triple
You-
man.
We all Asics, and we Gethin wore Hockers, isn't he?
Yeah.
Road ones, not the trail ones.
Yeah.
Hot is our class, but I got to pay wicked. Once I got Asics now.
Asics are the boys.
Never
Tobacco.
You
Tobaccos.
yeah, you put me on
Typicals.
to it. Yeah, that was the second outing from. I'll never look back.
Try
Amazing.
Salomons, too narrow. Everyone told me too narrow. I was like, nah, I'll be fine. Guess
Fuck Bob, they haven't got a clue.
Bob Thomas shot with the ball as well. Class guy, ultra animal. He even said, Salomons are a bit narrow. I was like, I'll be fine. Went on a run, didn't we?
Yeah, they did a
My
recce.
feet like
Josh knows best. Like, nah, fuck him. I don't know what they're talking about.
still in the box actually.
They did one run today. Now,
One
like
run.
18 mile. No, we did. They never seen them again.
Meant to sell them. If anyone wants to buy a pair of
Alright, thanks for coming on, guys. The last question I always ask to my podcast guests is, if you could set a challenge to the listeners for the week, what would you set them?
Oh, that's a good one. Read a book.
No, fuck that.
Set a challenge for the week. Are we all doing independent ones?
Yeah, you can do independent
Are
ones, so
we
you can
talking
come up
their
with
challenge they
different
can do in their house, is it?
So you got 4 challenges.
just anything they can do. Like, we've had a quite a wide variety of like getting to the gym 3 times this week, or something like visit a trig point on top of a mountain.
Oh, that's what that is. I've seen people doing that.
Go to Penaman is one.
Climb Penavan.
Climb Penaman.
Most people can do it, right?
Yeah, I like that.
And if you can do it once, do it twice.
And then do it
Then
20
do it
times.
3 times. Do it until you can't.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
don't know, just push
No,
yourself.
I'm better van.
Push yourself out your comfort zone. Like, be that.
go to the
fatigue.
mountains, isn't it?
You're a big advocate for that, and you're
I
a
love-
massive advocate for.
Camp at Penaman, walk Penaman,
It's
love
another- It's
Penaman.
another thing he's done. He camps at Penavan as well.
I love it. I would say that's a challenge, isn't it? Just go walk Penavan, go
I'd say what Dan said.
go Brecon
better
Beacons.
van.
Yeah. Go
Simple
Brecon
as that.
Beacons. Get out of the house. Go. We got a lovely national park on our doorstep if you are living in South Wales.
Yeah, you said that, didn't you? Thing you said we're at the top of Penavan. You're like, it's 40 minutes from our house. How many people can say you got that on your doorstep? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's banging up there, isn't it? I love
So
it.
utilise it if you're local, of course.
Yeah.
And if not, it's worth a day out.
Yeah.
You find that.
Not personally for me now. I never want to see the place again.
You find
Plenty more mountains round in the Brecons. I'm sure you could pick one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do something different.
But you find that people go like Australia or Canada, and then they start doing like more outdoor things because obviously the climate out there is incredible. But we always say as well, like Wales is such a hot spot for doing stuff. Like we are like half hour from the beach, half hour from Cardiff. You know, you can do stuff in Cardiff. Half hour from Penavan and Brecon Beacons. You go West Wales, absolutely stunning. Just get out and soak it all in. Yeah, you're probably gonna get wet, but you look at a good view for 20 minutes maybe, and you probably get clouded in. But just go and do stuff on your doorstep.
Amazing. Well, thanks again for coming on, guys. I hope you enjoyed doing your first podcast. Where can people find you lot online if they want to donate and follow your upcoming challenges?
20 fan Instagram page.
20van 2024
Yeah.
is the Instagram page.
Yeah, 20van
Yeah.
2024. The link is still there. We'll be live for another week or so, is it? With the charity.
Till the link closes, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's whenever we decide to close it. But any donations would be great. It's for a fantastic cause.
Yeah, when we get a Ponty fan date in, we'll get it up on that page.
Yeah, we will. We'll put it on the 20van page. That'll be best to do it because we say for any followers we have got.
Incredible. Well, thanks again, guys, and I'll make sure to keep in touch. I'll try and pop along to the Ponty fan.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, without a doubt. More the merrier.
And I'll see you all at the Rhythm as well.
Yeah, nice.
Maybe.
Get the kit made up for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks again for listening to another episode of the Adventure Athletes podcast. If you want to find out more about our guests, check out the links in the description below, where you'll also find a link to our website, our socials, and my BigMoose fundraiser. Let us know in the comments who you want to hear from next, and we'll try and get them booked on as best we can. And if you want to get involved with anything Adventure Athletes, we've got so many things going on. We've got our programming that we'll do for people trying to take their next step into their own personal adventures. We'll do sports massage. We've got events that we're organising both online and in person, and we've got some different activity days based around getting you outdoors and learning something new. So if you want to get involved, check out the website. If you want to find out more about the guest, check out the links in the description, and yeah, let us know who you want on next.